5 minutes.
Sure.
I'd like to, if that's okay. I really like that morph, that's all. It's one of my favourites.
So how Peekaboo Park came about was I had seen people's dimensions in Halol, however you pronounce that dimension, and I just thought, I love some of the dimensions I've seen, but that dimension is just so pink. Just pink, pink, pink. And so I started thinking maybe I'll make something so that it's even more pink and prettier and fluffier and flowery and all of that, and then I'll put something in there that is just a shock in that setting.
I definitely wasn't expecting to see what I did, but it had me in stitches. I was laughing my little head off.
So just for people who like morphs, here's my little swans.
Oh, those are great.
And I have a couple of art pieces here, a dragonfly and then this flower. Just remember, when I'm building this, I'm like a little evil scientist because I'm putting all this pretty and pink and flowery things in, and I'm just giggling with my evil little glee because I'm thinking of when I have the shocker for people to see.
I can imagine, actually. Little witch's cackle in the background.
So we'll just go up and see it now since we're running out of time.
Okay, so Devanita is saying every build she does, when she goes to show her son, she asks if it has a flasher, and when she says no, then he says that Diva's is better.
She's told me that story too. There you go. After you.
Oh my god.
He's brilliant, isn't he? Dirty man.
I really only intended him to be amusing, but I actually have kind of found out that some people were very just unhappy with him.
Oh, I think he's brilliant. I do. I was laughing my head off because I turned around the corner and I really wasn't expecting that, and he had me laughing my head off.
Yeah, I would never want to offend anybody, so I hope no one that's watching now is offended. I totally meant it just as a joke.
He's got underpants on. It's not
Yeah,
that
he
bad.
has pants on.
They're all laughing about
I
it.
built this dimension. Oh, well, that's good. I built this dimension when we had the green screen, at the borders of the dimensions, and so a lot of what I built here is to cover that up. So that tells you how old this one is.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't take him out or change it. That is just great.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm glad we came to see this one because that's one of my favourite morphs. It's brilliant.
Thank you so much. He's another bread dough person. Loaf of bread.
It looks really good though. It's kind of the right. Well, it's a little bit orangey, but it just looks like he's been on sunbeds. But it looks great.
I am so glad you said to come here. That just made my day.
Yeah, that's a fun little finish. Thank you so much for coming to see my dimensions, and thank you so much to the people who came to watch them. I really appreciate it.
You have so many dimensions that if you wouldn't mind, we'll get you scheduled again to come back in.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody watching the stream is saying the same thing. Bridget,
So we can make a wish here while we're at the wishing well. All of those pennies I put in one by one.
oh, how cool.
You'll have people coming in to nick 'em now.
So Bridget is thanking everybody in the vent. Siler's saying, thank you, Diva, we love you. Devanita says, great show. And Bridget is saying, yes, we do.
Thank you all so much.
So we will get you scheduled again to come tour some more.
Alrighty. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Rally.
No problem. Thank you for coming and touring with us.
Yes, it's so much better actually being able to talk to the Dimensioneer to kind of get the insights because, you know, it's like a glimpse behind the curtain.
Well, it was my pleasure.
And once again, we do this every week from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. If you want to be featured, shoot myself or Rally PM through the Rift forums, and we'll get you guys